G'day DIYers, it's Chriso. How you doing? I'm into this other bathroom now, same address. I've screeded it and I've just given it a bit of a scrape just to take off the odd wooden float mark sort of thing. I've just given it a bit of a scrape. I'm ready for waterproofing it, so I'm going to be going around the edge, right around, with my bond breaker or my silicone. I'll be going up internal corners. I'll be going around all these, all the tap fittings. That's got to have an architrave there yet. And I'm not quite sure what the owner is doing with this. This might be the linen cupboard, but I'll waterproof up to the edge and I'll have to leave a tile out. I'm sticking down to my waterproof in this case. It's going to be a semi-frameless shower screen, which means that it has the aluminium at the bottom, which is cool because I reckon it's too small a shower to have a frameless shower screen. There's going to be a bath there and it comes to that mark there, so have 100 ml in between the sheet of glass and the end of the bath. You need room for a bit of that cleaning. I've got slope on my bed here for when water seeps through the grout, runs down the waterproof, hits that slope and runs into the pipe. The plumber, he hadn't quite put the pipe below the concrete level, so I had to lift everything up a little bit and just trim that. I will now be polyurethaning it or siliconing it right around the edge. What else? Well, I'll be doing all the polyurethane around the edges, and then I will be priming the walls. So I'll zap this poo gun into action. We'll get it going. Gloves are a good idea. Okay, people, here we go. Ask me why this is a very important process of waterproofing. Chriso, how come you're putting that stuff around there? Well, this is called a bond breaker. And when you have a floor to a wall, it moves. This is to take up that movement. Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, that's what it's for. What about up your internal wall like that, Chriso? Well, everyone, two walls, it's the same principle. Go above your shower nozzle, always go above your shower nozzle. Both walls move independently. That's why you have silicone at your tiles because your walls move. Press it in like that. You need to give yourself, you need to get it in there like rounding it is good, because when you've got your two tiles going in like that, it can't be sticking out. You can't have it sticking out, your polyurethane. I'll be going over this with a bandage as well, bond breaker bandage. It helps to strengthen it all. Chriso, how do you change a sausage? Well, I'll show you people. This is how you do it. We'll get these gloves off. I need a bucket for a rubbish bin, and that's ideal. That one, it's got a bit of mud left in it from yesterday. I should have banged it out. This is how you put in another sausage. Just cut your tip off. Your metal tip off these sausages. See that? Just cut the tip off. Like so. And you're good to go. Then the reason for that is because it gets up in here and it doesn't spread silicone all over your thread. I used to have untold trouble, and I could never unscrew it because silicone was on the thread. Oh, what a job and a half. I should have picked up some more gloves from the hardware, but I think I'll have enough. And we're off again, people. I'll be going about 1200 here. The bath is there. I don't need to go right up. Up there. Up there. I wanted to give this floor a bit of a scrape because I'm using a small tile. I'm laying a 200 by 200 tile, and it all needs to be very flat, which it is. It's screeded flat. You've just got your odd up and down from your trowel mark. So you just give it a scrape off. I like it. He hasn't finished doing the cement sheet, but what can you do? I never used to be a fan of waterproofing over my screed, but it makes sense. For years, it's always been waterproof, then you screed on top. But they're sort of figuring it out that with water sitting there, you know, for years in Australia there's never been pre-slope either. So your water just sits there and the screed fills up with water. They're starting to make it a rule now. You've got to have pre-slope. Well, not before time. That also makes sense. I know America have always been into their pre-slope. Australia hasn't. Okay, cool. Ooh, that's why you wear gloves. Beautiful. All right, people. I'll come back to you shortly. Once I get myself set up, I'll put on some gloves and just check this, that I've got it close enough to the wall, because with a larger, thicker tile, it's, you know, I need to get in fairly close to the wall with this thinner, smaller tile. Okay, I'll see you soon. I just want to go around, check it. I'll put another pair of gloves on and suss it out. Okay, we'll see you soon. Yo!